Are we streaming? Whoa! Why did my frames drop so much? Jesus Christ, what the hell? I don't get that. Why are my frames dropping so terribly? What? Oh, I know why my frames are acting so terrible. It's because Windows Arrow is enabled, which is very typical. You know, Windows Arrow does these stupid things. Oh, well, anyhow, guys, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but welcome to a new video. So, while I'm getting this crap fixed, because right now, this thing is, like, not helping. Please use the following. So, right now I'm just trying to get some crap fixed. Oh, that's exactly what I can't do. Hold on. Properties. Come on. Oh! Hey! Okay! You know, that's good. Okay, that's much better. Sorry about the delay. I actually don't... usually I don't have Windows Arrow enabled. Windows Arrow is how, you know, you could do all this fancy crap. Oh, crap. Okay. That did not do at all what I wanted it to do. But basically what you can do is you can do these very fancy things. I am watching this right here, so... Alright. And yeah, you can do, like, the fancy windows and stuff, and to be quite honest with you, I don't like it. It's a nice thing, though. It looks very nice, but it's very, very laggy when you come to do streaming, especially with older versions of OBS, because I don't like the newer versions of OBS. But anyhow, today is going to be an interesting video. Right now, we're back on NewAgeServerAlarms Minecraft server. You know, I got his permission. He doesn't really mind me actually filming these that much anymore. Matter of fact, I was able to convince him to do some videos of his fire alarm systems himself. But anyhow, the main thing I wanted to tell you guys about was Warface Fridays. Now, you might have noticed I didn't do a Warface Friday last Friday. This Friday, I might not do one. And the reason why is because I hadn't really had time lately. I might do this one today. I don't know if I'll do it today, early today, but I'm going to do it later on today. So that's something that'll be done. You might notice that we're in Cactus Bay right now, which is basically my town in NewAgeServerAlarms server. As you can see, it's really snowy. A lot of people might not understand why it's snowy. That's okay. But basically what happens is, during winter time, I'm using a plugin called World Edit. I go ahead and I make pretty much the whole Cactus Bay area turn into an ice biome. It's pretty cool. If you can look right here. If you can look, I don't know where the biome information is. I am using a modded client, by the way. That's why I have my mini-map, which is really cool to have. I mean, mini-maps are awesome. Where is it? It should send me the biome info. Oh, here we go. Biome Ice Plains. This is normally either desert or plains, but I actually was able to convert it to ice plains, which is something kind of cool, I guess. So, the whole thing we're going to be talking about here is Art Space Apartments, which is this apartment complex right here. This was an oddball design I had. I wanted to build another apartment complex, which was kind of dumb because Cactus Bay is not really a really big city. It's kind of like a suburban town, you know. There's a lot of housing and stuff, like over there. There's a lot of housing, and over there too. But I figured, you know what, I'd go ahead and build another apartment complex. Ones that are a lot better, because there are multiple apartment complexes in Cactus Bay. Or only two, really. But the other one is a huge building. It's a skyscraper, and it has about, I'd say, 104 apartments in it. It's the second biggest apartment complex in World 1-5. This particular apartment complex only has about 32 apartments. I know it may not seem like much, but they're much bigger and much better apartments, and they're obviously very nice. Very, very nice apartment complex. So right here, you can't really see it too well because of all the snow, but right here is basically the guest parking. They bring their horses over here, and you can just simply park themselves right here. Moving on, you walk down this way to the front of the building. Let's just get an overview of what this thing looks like. It's a beautiful building. It's got a very unique architecture. As you can see, it's shaped like a bow almost. In my opinion, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll give you a better mini-map view. See, it's very cool, actually. It looks like a bow. I don't know if a lot of people thought that's cool or not, but I certainly do think it's cool. This building was actually not that easy to make. Just letting you guys know, it's not, like, this is not an easy building to make. I mean, I had to put a lot of work and effort into this building. This building came out great, though. It's not fully done. It's lacking a couple of things. One of the things is I wanted to add in a buzz-in feature. So how this works is, as you can see, gain access to door. People that live in the apartment complex can press this and walk in. But people that do not live in the apartment complex cannot do so. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to put a buzz thing over here. You can basically, it'll buzz, it'll send a message to all people that live in the complex. So-and-so is trying to buzz into the complex, and they will have a button in their room, and they can push the button, and it'll actually open this door. But that's something I have to do. But that's the only thing that's missing in this place. So walking into it, and by the way, this is going to be a long video, so if anyone that's really interested in watching this, congrats, but it is going to be a long video. So anyhow, here's the lobby. It's a 5-story building, technically 4 stories, as the lobby is basically like a basement. But here's the lobby. We'll go over what's down here. Obviously, if you guys know, this is a fire alarm roleplay server, so there's a fire alarm system in here. This is an IAS 19000, which is one of the most advanced panels. I actually did a video of installing one of these guys. If you've watched any of my other fire alarm addressable panel videos, this is the top dog panel. Very good panel, awesome panel, and it's very cool. I'll show off the fire alarm system later. This area is basically an area that people can rent out. As an example, this is an eating area. As you can see, you got a little kitchen there and whatnot. And over here, you've got a gym, which is not fully done yet. And another private room. But as you can see, here's what they got, locker rooms in here. Like, I never finished this whole area, but see, this is the women's showers, the women's stalls. I'm not a lady, so I shouldn't be in there. Then over here, the urinals, men's stalls, men's showers. So yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. And there's nothing over there. So yeah, those are stairwells. There are 4 stairwells in the building, mainly because this elevator is a little bit kind of iffy. So I don't mainly use it for stairwells. I mainly don't use it. On this side of the building, as you can see, these are some maintenance rooms. There's really nothing in these. I wanted to turn this area into a wash machine area. And over here, this is another maintenance room. I was actually going to make this head maintenance. I was actually going to put a boiler in there and stuff for whatever reason. I wanted to turn this into a mail room, but yeah. So what's on the other side? So this is the C wing, B wing, then A wing over here. So in the A wing, we've got, I don't know why that's there. So in the A wing, we've got the parking garage down below. As you can see, each apartment is registered a place down here and to their own parking spot. We got some ventilators, which are quite annoying. I made those myself. And as you can see, like, you know, whatever. Let's go over the parking garage. I made this garage door myself. So how this works is, see, I'll just show you. Open it, and the door opens, and it'll shut on its own in a second here. Just gotta give it a second. And then this light will go off in a second. There we go. Anyhow, let's open this back up. I gotta show you this. So on the outside here of the parking garage, only people that live in the complex can open the garage door, as well as this door right here. So this is only for people that live in the complex, basically. There's nothing really in these rooms. As you can see, there's just ventilators in these rooms, but that's just about it. Oh, service skip ticks. So yeah, that's all I really have to show in these particular areas of the building. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell? What the freak? Uh-oh. I don't know if it's going, but for whatever reason, my stream dropped. I mean, it just dropped out of nowhere, which is the first time that's ever happened to me. So I'm kind of interested to know what the freak just happened, but whatever, that's kind of weird. Come on. Is it working now? I mean, it doesn't seem to me that it's working. Give me a moment here. What the freak? How does that make any sense? It's running smoother in windowed. Oh my god. This thing is so dumb. Now I'm gonna try to see what's wrong here. So we're cut out. Oh, okay. So it fixed itself. Alright, so that's very interesting. It did fix itself. Okay, that was a little weird. For those who are wondering what I was complaining about is, for whatever reason, my stream like kind of cut out. But anyhow, let's go up in the world. So all the floors look the same, essentially past the lobby. So we'll just go up to floor 1. So here's what floor 1 looks like. I don't know why that's there. So over here we got the A-wing. Whoa, what the frick's going on with these doors here? Here's what the A-wing looks like, as you can see. What is up with the doors? Oops. So here's what the A-wing, I have no idea what's going on with these doors. Please excuse them. You've got bedroom, whatnot, you know, bathroom, blah, blah. Simple stuff. And here are the ventilators downstairs. I hate for whoever lives right here. This would be a terrible place to live. And this is what the apartments look like for here. This is a nicer apartment. As you can see, it's a lot larger. This is like a terrible looking apartment. It's actually quite sad. This is A08. This is a nice one. This is a nice apartment too. As you can see, you know, toilet, whatnot, so whatever. This is probably one of the nicer ones right here. See, the other side has a much nicer one though. So on the other side, we've got the better apartments. At least I think they're better. So here's one of the apartments. Maintenance room. See, AM1. Much nicer one right here. See, this is a pretty nice one. This one's pretty damn big. I mean, some of these are nice, some of them are kind of weird. This one's a little laid out a bit differently. Some of these are furnished, some of them are not. I mean, this one doesn't have a closet, but it's a pretty nice one. I mean, quite nice in my opinion. Let's go to the other side. This is the C-wing. So, C1 forward. One of these, as you can see, the apartments are practically identical on each side. As you can see, see, they're practically identical. So there's not really a point to really go around, but on each side of these, the apartments are kind of identical. I did a clone on each side, which was very hard to do, so please cut me some slack on it. But yeah, that's what the apartments look like. Now, of course, the part we've all been waiting for, you know, the fire alarms. So I'll show you what the fire alarms do. We'll go ahead and we'll call the elevator. We're on floor 4 right now. As you can see, the elevator's on floor 1. Well, it's coming up. It's on floor 2 now. It's on floor 3. And it's right there. Floor 4. I will do a video about this elevator another time. This is the first IES elevator I ever installed. What? What's up with the elevator? What the freak? I did not notice this. What? Okay, that was really odd. Let's go down another floor. This elevator is really cool and all. I mean, it's a very big elevator compared to the other elevators in this server. Especially the Cactus Bay City Hall. Those are quite much smaller. But the thing about IES elevators is that everything to control them is built in the elevator. So you have a very small control room. Unlike Minetech's Intellith elevators, which require a massive machine room for the controllers. If you're interested in looking about the Minetech elevator Intelliths that I'm talking about, you may go ahead and just look. Basically, look on what's the name, NewAgeServerAlarms non-fire alarm channel. He has a couple of videos of those elevators from Minecraft on there. So let me show you the fire alarm system here. Well, first off, let's go ahead and disable the city type, because the last thing I want is the fire department showing up. And I'm not going to lie with you, the fire department will actually show up. I mean, I kind of want to set it off so the fire department does show up. Okay. I might get in trouble for this, but that's okay. I mean, it's my town, so. But one of the firefighters is in the server. What the freak? I don't think he's gonna respond. I don't know what's going on with my Minecraft here, but it's like stuttering, even though my game's obviously not stuttering for me. I think I know why it's stuttering. Let's see if that helps. And it does. So we can get maximized here. So you might be wondering, well, what's going on here? Why is this wing going off and this wing isn't? Well, that's something that fire alarm enthusiasts called selective alarming, or it's like, I think it's like selective alarm select. I don't know. It's basically when, as an example, we have the shaft of the building here. This doesn't go off. This side goes off, and the reason why is because people in these apartments need to evacuate. Well, people in these apartments may safely stay sound unless the fire spreads too much, and the fire alarm over here would go off. So, as you can see, the lobby isn't going off, but the panel very much is clearly in an alarm. We'll go ahead and silence it for that wing right there. As you can see, first floor stairway by Jim, A wing. So that's pretty cool, right? So let's go ahead and show this off a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and we'll go alarm the, or not this one yet. Yeah, we'll go alarm this side. I don't know what I was doing, but I liked what I was doing right here. As you can see, the A-wing is now an alarm, but this guy isn't. So, yeah, selective alarming is kind of a cool feature. So what happens if we alarm the lobby? Well, everything goes off. If there's a fire in the lobby, there's a risk of it spreading to both sides of the building, and that can be a little concerning. Alright, the firefighter's no longer AFK, so... Wow, he's not going to respond to it. Wow. Wow. He's not even going to respond to it. It's okay. It's whatever. Charlie, oh, cool. I don't know if he's gonna do it. Doesn't matter. I'll show how that works another time. Let's go ahead and reset the system. So yeah, that's how art space apartments work. Of course, this panel's got some cool features in it. I can actually disable certain parts of the building. As an example, we could disable the lobby. And it just froze up. The hell? Whoa, tick skip. Okay. Okay, that was a pretty weird situation. We had a pretty bad tick skip for a second there. Alright, there we go. So, go ahead and disable the city tie. And we'll activate this. So watch. Normally, it'll set both of them off, but it sets all of them off besides the main lobby. See? So you do have the power to disable and enable NACs, and you can actually feature that this actually has over the 18K is you can actually enable and then disable while you're in an alarm, which the 18K was incapable of doing. So yeah, that's that. I figured you guys might want to see that. So I guess we can move on to one of the other apartment complexes. We'll go ahead and we'll go to, I guess we'll actually go show off Hot Dog Tower. I mean, Hot Dog Tower is, I mean, it's a meh place. I mean, it's not that great of an apartment complex. It has a lot of apartments, but it's not that great of an apartment complex. Just keep that in mind. So let's go walk there. I figured, you know what, we'll walk there because I figured a lot of people... There's a museum we installed that firearm system at. That's currently property of Happy Jigs. So let's go ahead and, I wanted to do a tour of Cactus Bay video sometime, but I never went ahead and did it. Here's what Cactus Bay looks like. We got a school right there. Cactus Bay City Mall. See? City Mall. And I'll show off my house another time in this place. I guess my house is right around the corner. I guess we could show it off. So my house is up this road right here. Light Pine Road. This is my house right over here. I'll show it to you in another video, but it's a pretty cool house. Hey. Andrew just got on. Yeah, so Andrew works pretty heavy hours, so you gotta give him some credit. He works very hard, so if you guys are always harassing him about, oh, where's the system tests? Well, oh my god. So let's go ahead and disable this thing. That doesn't sound very good. Actually sounds like it's not very healthy. Oh, yeah, we just activated that. We'll go ahead and reset that. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, Hot Dog Tower Apartments. Let's get there. Getting there is not that hard, by the way, guys. All you gotta do is climb up here. There, that's Hot Dog Tower, guys. It's not fully generated, but Hot Dog Tower is basically... decently nicely apartments. I mean they're okay. They're mass-built apartments. They're mainly the public housing kind of crap, I guess you could say. So here's Art Space Apartments. Some as it can be. So, oh yeah, by the way, guys, we did once have an Alertech Master Box system in Cactus Bay. A lot of the original Alertech Master Boxes are still there, but the actual Master Box system themselves have been replaced with the DSS one. Quite no offense to Alertech, but their option at the moment for Master Box solutions was honestly really terrible. It had a lot of issues, and it was very, very flawed, and I decided never to use it again, and it got removed pretty fast. I think Cactus Bay has been through 3 Master Box systems so far. There's a subway system. It's not done yet, though. So over here in Hot Dog Tower, we got a parking garage. It's actually way too small. I highly doubt you can fit all all your apartments, or all your building apartments in here. So you got two ways. You can climb down here. You got the elevators right here. These things are kind of cool. Custom made. See? Doop, doop. They're the old TP style elevators. So here's the lobby. This place is old. I mean, this place is very, very old. Right here you got the mailboxes. Basically, you go ahead and drop off your mail. Mail drop off. You drop off your mail right here. Let's just dump everything I have in here. Why not? And you can pick up your mail right here. This is for authorized personnel only, but back here you've got really nothing but just a mail sorting box. So other players may give mail to other players in the building. Over here, this is kind of an authorized personnel only too area, but this is the FACP room. This is a very, 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 very old panel. We're talking one of the first massive IRS panels in the in this world. This is an IRS template. So what happened was DSS didn't really, or my company in this server didn't really have good solutions for mass panels. So one of the solutions we had, instead of, because obviously addressable was out of my reach at the time, I didn't have a proper way of making it addressable. Obviously, I figured it out in a much interesting way compared to what Alertech has. Alertech has a very interesting way too, but I feel that the way I've done it is much more superior due to the fact that there's infinite lines, infinite text, infinite really anything, and the alarm buffers take half as much as what Alertech's new I think it's the A5 loop protocol or something like that. Because the A5 loop protocol uses, I think you can only have a maximum of 32 alarm buffers, 32 actual inputs at once going through it. I'm not sure, I could have that wrong, so if Andrew's watching this later on in the future, please correct me. When done stream, message me. Okay. So yeah, walk test is on. Oh, okay. I guess we were fooling with this thing. This guy was actually... This panel was custom built. The IRS templates only consisted of really two zones and whatnot. So this was once a IRS 16,000. IRS stands for Intelligent Relay Systems. But this one was completely retrofitted for this building. As you can see, it has a massive amount of zones. It has about 30 zones. Of course, only 23 are used. And believe it or not, this building was the first... This panel was custom retrofitted to have a custom fire detector system, which does indeed still work. It's just disabled at the moment. But I could enable it right now. But I think I've showed fire detectors before, and they're very interesting, but unfortunately they are banned because they cause mass amount of lag, and quite frankly, they're not really that great. I'll go ahead and demonstrate this. Now, this panel is only capable of doing march time, so of course, I had to build a Code 3 module. I mean, this panel's old. We'll go ahead and we'll shut it off. This is also one of the first panels to use... It's one of the first panels to use pling sounds. I really got hooked on... I really got hooked on pling sounds. And that's all it really does. I mean, it's in code. Not by much, but it's in code. As you can see, there is a visual signal. And... So it does work. It's an A-. It's more or less a C. I'd say the system's more or less a C-. It passes, but needs great improvement. So, yeah. Anyhow, that's what this looks like. So let's go up to one of the apartments, one of the floors. Let's go up to the top floor. I actually screwed up when I built this place. I put an extra floor in, so I had to put 12.5. I was really rushing the installation of this building. You guys have no idea. So technically there's 20 floors. Here's what one of the apartments look like. I mean, this is a much nicer one, as you can see. they're kind of low ceilings. I mean, they're okay. Mainly, this is an older apartment. I mean, this is much nicer, and the kitchens are really small. I mean, the kitchens are freaking tiny. And this is basically the whole kitchen right here. But yeah. I mean, it's small, but it's good. It's good. Then over here is another small one. I mean it's okay. And bedroom. Why is there 2 doors to one room? That makes like no sense. Yeah, I kind of question my own sanity when I built this building. I mean, I did a lot of stuff. I wish I could have just gone back in time and rebuilt this building. This is a much smaller apartment, as you can see. This one's much, much smaller. I mean, some of the ones are nice. Some of them are really tiny. There is a really big one, though. Here's like one of the decent-sized ones, as you can see. I mean, it's pretty nice. I bet it's about the same size as What's-A-Name Tower. And this is a nicer one. It's got a porch. The 2 of the nicer ones have porches on them. I mean, they're kind of stupid because you could just fall off and stuff. So I kind of have to fix that. I did renovate this building. I actually imported this on Sam's server. If any of you guys know Does Sam Nudge, he has a Minecraft server. We actually went on it and we MC'd this building into that place. We made it really nice. We renovated. So here's, again, this is another... No, this one's got a bigger kitchen a little bit. Yeah. And over here, this one's a really interesting one in my opinion, as you can see. We got some lights in here, see? I mean, such and so. It's not bad. I mean, this one's... I think this one's a dual... This is a multi-bedroom. Not by much, but it is a multi-bedroom. Yeah, it's a multi-bedroom. It's kind of cool. And... yeah, this is another one. See, oh, yeah, I already showed you these. So that's what... And all the apartments that I just showed you are all different on this floor. But on all the other floors, they have an identical clone to these up here. So, yeah. That's what Hot Dog Tower looks like. I mean, it's an old school apartment. And it's got 104 apartments, if I remember correctly. I wonder why. So, yeah. Oh! Yeah. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.